My name is Comrade DT Abba. As you can see, I'm in my shop. Today is a public holiday. Today is a Democracy Day. Well, I don't do this. I just decided to do this. I do more of writing on the social media. Today is my first day of doing a video, and because I felt I should make that sacrifice, because today is a Democracy Day. Happy Democracy Day to Nigeria. Comrade DT Abba is from Mekura community in Bondon Ward, a citizen of Kaura, Kaduna State, Southern Kaduna to be precise. I would like to say one or two things about the youth politics, since today is a Democracy Day. As far as I'm concerned, the youth, they are the defining point of the current political terrain. If only they will understand their chances and do the needful. Talking about the youth politics, I will want to stress my point on the issue of investing into politics. You know, the truth is, I have analyzed and observed the political terrain of Nigeria. If you are not willing to put your 1, 2, 3 resources in the politics of this country, you obviously will never go anywhere, especially as a youth. And I think it is high time for the youth now to come out and put in their 1 naira. It is not every political movement that you are expecting a politician to bring out 1 naira, 2 naira, or to even buy data for you. You know, because of the recent behavior of the youth in politics, they even title some of us data boys in Kaduna State. However, for me, DT Abba, I operate differently. I am, as you can see, I am in my laundry shop. Today is Democracy Day, a public holiday. I didn't go to work, but I have to come to the shop, possibly to also get money to feed my family and buy data for myself, to make calls and to also to chat on social media. Yes, I think it is high time for the youth to invest in politics, especially the Osholio youth, the Bondon youth, the Kaura youth, the youth in Southern Kaduna and Kaduna State. Stop following politicians so that they can give you money. There are good politicians in the politics that you don't need to beg them. Wallahi, by seeing your good work, they privately call you and with honor and say, okay, please drop your details, let me support you. And I think some of us, like me to be special, I have benefited from that. I traveled up and down to the village with my own money, just to go and make an impact, because politics is local. You cannot stay in Abuja and just be doing politics. Of course, I follow up with the terrain in Abuja. In fact, the recent concluded council election in Abuja, I followed up with it. In fact, I was active. But Kaduna State is my home, and Kaura is my constituency. I will have to do politics locally down to Mekura. I mean, starting from Mekura. Yes, I want to say something about the Osholio youth in politics. Precise. The Osholio youth in politics started actively last year during an occasion when we prepared for an occasion to honor a senior comrade in the politics, someone we looked up to, senior comrade Jerry Adams, to celebrate his antecedent and other, sons of and daughters of the Osholio who are in the politics and other walks of life. We thought we should organize an occasion to award them and to celebrate them. I am a youth. Of course, I didn't take part of the award, but I was the founder. I mean, the founder. I am the founder of the Osholio Youth in Policy, because I started posting for long. But for that occasion, we have to take back seat and award the people we think they have invested a lot in politics, and starting with Jerry Adams and others. Yes, the Osholio Youth in Politics, as you all know, I am Osholio by tribe, from Kaduna State, and you look at the phrase in politics. I do politics. So even though we operate as a group, but I think every Sholio youth have the right to claim the group. Because if you are doing politics and you are a youth and you are from Sholio extraction, I think you have the right to claim the ownership of the group. And DTABA will never be against it. So all our activities, we stand on truth. Recently, we had a case of an aspirant who some of us as individuals and as a group, we followed up with our traditional council and some stakeholders. Even though some of us are aligned with APC, the truth is, in fact, if you are not a partisan youth in politics, you cannot even be called a politician. So if you are a youth in politics and you don't belong to a political party, I think you are not worthy of called a Sholio youth in politics. So to straight more further on that, there was a candidate, Honorable Pompo, Jonah Bonnet, who aspired for the position of member House of Assembly, Kaduna State, among other candidates. Well, the truth is, no one is against Honorable Pompo leaving APC. Nobody. As far as I'm concerned, I do politics chest to chest. You contribute what you can do. For me, if not because of some resources, I can contest for an election, and I can assure you, with my strategies and my efforts and what I know in me, I believe I can beat up some people. As far as I'm concerned, what Honorable Pompo did, withdrawing a contest and still coming back to be agitating that you were not given a fair hearing, I think is an amateur political move. Seriously, I cannot see myself as a contestant withdrawing my contest and publicly, putting it on social media that I have withdrawn my contest. And then come back later to say, hey, I was not given fair treatment. Using my own account, public social media account to place this information, and coming back today and even talking about how to remove Ubasani, this and that. I laughed. See, on a serious note, I don't underrate anybody in politics, but I don't see Pompo with his politics that I know in Bondon, where I come from. We are from the same word. I don't see him even beating the other three candidates. Talk more of removing a whole governor, a non-Cuban governor. Wow. When I saw that statement, I just look at it's like this guy have wasted his time in the politics of Kaduna State. You need to know who is who. Ubasani is a star in this game as far as I'm concerned. Look at the way he managed El-Rufai. As if who even never expected that Ubasani will even do anything that will, I watch Ubasani politics during their sections in the 10 assemblies. I watch his politics closely. He was one of the best senators then, including I know he was an ally of Senator La. Senator La, the Shetima of Kaguru, is another star. These are people we respect in politics. Just imagine me, small DT, coming to say I want to remove Senator La. Let's say when he was the senator of Southern Kaduna. Just imagine that. These guys are too big for one, young man there, somebody who has not even made any impact, even in Bondon politics, to say you want to remove a governor. As who now? And especially now that he has left for NDC. Where is the NDC going today in the politics of Nigeria? You can see the recent publication of Konkoso and the senator of Niger Delta, the Bayelsa State, about his displeasure with the likes of Peter Obi and others. I have been a fan of Peter Obi for a long time. I was in Labour Party, but to a time we had to leave because they were just a council of people who were after their own personal ambition. Some of us, we spent our money to even brought in a member House of Reps called the Okada man, Honorable Donatus. I was his fan until when he made some statement, I began to be careful. You can imagine the leader saying, I no youth should think of growing under me. So for me, I just feel Democracy Day is today, and I need to call on the youth to come into politics and act, wisely by investing their own personal resources to get this terrain fixed. Let's take the power. See, DT Abba, I am nobody. If you check my history, I'm nobody. I am just operating in this politics as if I'm playing with my whole. I used to be a good farmer when my father left in the 1992. I took a family and, So when I came into the politics, even in the classroom, the truth is, I know they look person. I look at what I can do, who is even better than me, so that I can overtake the person. Currently in the politics of Kaura, the truth is, I don't brag. But one thing I always do is that I will make sure I watch you closely, analyze your politics, and see your lukewarms areas, and I will come in, do the needful. So on this day, I want to call on the Osholio youth in politics. Don't be afraid. And let me tell you, 1 naira, if it is given to DT Abba on behalf of Osholio youth in politics, I will bring it. We had the recent celebration, something we never planned to get money, but the senior comrade just brought his friends and they shocked us with the member House of Assembly, Honorable Yusuf Mugu. He shocked us, gave us some money. We have been using that money strategically to support the Osholio community in one way or the other, and some people who are in need. So for me, for some youth who are thinking DT Abba has come to take over, see, go and ask those team members whom we worked with. What naira that we all took there, we took equally, despite all my effort, calling people, convincing them to support the program. Yes, we are still coming up with another program. We want to host the the candidates of all political parties who are aspiring for the position of House of Reps and Assembly. We want to call on them to have a village town hall meeting with them. Very soon the date will be announced, and I will respectfully beg on every youth who is in politics. I emphasize more on the youth because we are the future of tomorrow. Anybody that is not investing in the youth, especially in the youth politics, I think you don't have a future in the politics. So I won't say much. I just want to wish every youth a happy democracy, and I'm wishing my very self, a youth in politics, a happy democracy to DT Abba. Thank you so much. God bless Nigeria. God bless Senator Obasani. God bless Senior Comrade Jerry Adam. God bless who else again? The chairman, Kaura local government. And God bless the Osholio youth, Kaura youth, Southern Kaduna youth, Kaduna State youth, and Nigerian youth in politics. God bless you and happy democracy. Thank you so much. DT Abba, I remain a comrade of justice, equity, and love. Thank you.